seen that Samsung has just released the Samsung Galaxy Gear smartwatch, but it is already on to round 2 and 3. I'm Jessica Dalcourt for CNET here at Mobile World Congress 2014. We're going to talk about the Samsung Gear 2 and Gear 2 Neo. You'll note that Samsung has dropped the name Galaxy from these watches, and that is because it has switched over from Android to Samsung's own homebrewed Tizen operating system. Now, you're not going to notice too many differences when you use the watch itself. Instead, you're going to notice all the small incremental changes that Samsung has made. Now, the most important differences between the Gear 2 and the Neo is that the Neo doesn't have a camera, it's also a little bit lighter, and it's also made out of a plastic polycarbonate material instead of brushed metal on the Gear 2, so it will be the less expensive device. So what you're going to notice on the Gear 2 is that the camera and, in fact, the microphone, everything has moved up from the straps to the body of the device. One of the reasons for this could be just ease, and another reason is that Samsung wants you to be able to interchange the straps. Now, each of these comes in 3 different colors, but you can really swap out any standard strap. The straps here are a little bit textured, and they do have that typical closure that we saw in the regular Galaxy Gear. Now, the watches are also rated IP67 for dust and water resistance, and there is an IR blaster that will let you control your TV through the Watch On app. Samsung says that is launching over 100 apps for the Tizen-based Gear 2 and Gear Neo, and that SDK is going to be open to developers so they can develop apps as well. Otherwise, it looks pretty much the same, has the same size screen as before, bright and colorful with on-screen controls, pedometer. There is also an integrated heart rate monitor, so that will hook into all of your health apps. The camera also gets a really tiny bump on the Gear 2. It's 2 megapixels in this one with autofocus. Samsung says that it has extended the battery life, so your watch won't just last one day, it'll last 2 or 3 depending on your usage. I'm Jessica Dalcourt for CNET. You can check out the Gear 2 and the Gear 2 Neo at cnet.com.